hot to the old rambling man. Get on the bus yet? You're waiting at the bus stop. Thanks for jumping in and saying hey to me, bro. Hitting the like button. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good day at school today, brother. Have a great day at school, Ray, my friend. And I know you will. Go in, won't be focused. You ain't gonna let no negativity get you down. None at all. Hear any negativity this morning, you just turn around and walk away. Close to the edge of the road. I figured I'd do me a little live this morning. I was going to wait. I'll probably do one later too. Time to wakey, hands off snakey. Get up and get it. The early bird gets the worm. 4 people in the house. The early bird. You are going to be successful if you're up this morning. Early before the sunrise. Got to get up before the sunrise. The early bird gets the worm. You got sleep last night? Have a very successful day. Sleep is the key to tomorrow's success. Hope you got up this morning, made your bed, brushed your teeth, combed your hair. Time to get up and get it. The world ain't gonna wait on you. You gotta get up and go get it, my friends. It'll leave you in the dust. Leave you in the dust. Mr. Danny. We don't, if you're, you know, we're not down with the satanic PDF files, just so you know. If anybody doesn't know, you know, 6-7 is like satanic. It's a representation for Satanism and PDF files, if you know what I mean. The majority of people, like especially our young youth, our children, they don't really know that that's what that means. You know, pedos, Satanism, evil doings, evil deeds. So it's important, if you just learned that, to educate your children on what 6-7 actually means. And somebody had enough of Danny there. Somebody did. Somebody had enough of you, Danny. Ain't nobody gonna put up with that much noise, brother. tripping this morning. Big tripping. We ain't down with your sickness, Danny. What city am I in? Amber, I just left Kansas City. Just literally just got out of Kansas City. So my next city, well, next big city will be St. Louis, Missouri. What city are you in? Cleveland? Hey, Patrick. Good morning, Patrick. Oh, you're absolutely fine, Patrick. You're absolutely fine. I stand with you, Patrick. That's all I can say, brother. I stand with you, my friend. I'm out there with you. Thank you, Patrick. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Appreciate the 5 people that smashed that like button. Just here to help you wake up with your cup of ambition. For that cup of ambition, it's time to get the day started. It is 5:12 a.m. Central Time. 6:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3:13 a.m. Pacific Time. West Coast. It is Tuesday, y'all. January 20th. 2026 or 2026, both are correct, whichever way you prefer to say it. Has anybody got any news on what's going on in Iran? Saw a video that what do they call it? It's like a military thing they got, but they just opened up live rounds on a protesting crowd. But you know, that's what a regime like that does. That's what they do. That's what you call a dictatorship. Everybody seems to be confused on what a dictatorship is. I thought this was stuff we learned in elementary school. Yeah, that's why they had the internet blacked out, so their troops and stuff could open up live rounds on the protesters on big crowds. They did. That's a genocide, but you know, it's just what regimes like that do. That's what they do. And everybody wants to call America a dictatorship. I wonder what they call that. What do they call that? Freedom? You know, these people call America dictatorships. What do they call Iran? What do they call that? They just open fire on their own people. That must be called freedom. freedom. They must call that freedom. But what do I know? I'm just a stupid truck driver. Hi, Alfonso. You back this morning? Good morning, Alfonso. Well, I think you might be in a different country, so probably good afternoon to you. But it's morning time in the United States of America. Oh, it's getting hot in here. So roll down your windows. It is getting so hot, I want to roll down my windows. And you know, since we got monetized, we're getting a bunch of more trolls in the chats, you know? I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, I see people that don't even monetize that are packed full of trolls. It's amazing. I think we are protected. We are the protected ones. But every now and then, a little slithery snake gets in the chat. Every now and then. We are protected with God's shield that keeps the trolls out of the chat for the most part. I see we get swarmed with trolls, man. Chat be all kinds of crazy. Judge nobody, but I mean, how do you not know that there is an almighty Alpha Omega creator, you know? Like, how are we so intelligent? It just happened by coincidence. Oh, just all of a sudden, kaboom, the universe was created, the stars, the galaxies, the earth, the people, everything. Like, just happened by chance. No, it didn't. It did not just happen by chance. It is too complex for there not to be a higher power. And this was thought of because it's so perfect. People still trying to argue over if there's a God or not a God. That's crazy. Doesn't take long to figure it out. You just walk outside when the sun rises in the summertime and see it. You can see it this morning. Anyway, I see a lot of videos about people arguing that there's a God, that there ain't a God. It's just mind-boggling. I'm here to tell you, there is indeed a God. The God, the King of Kings, the God of Gods. The Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. Y'all want a trivia question? Y'all ready to get your brains activated? Brain activated. Brain says no, let's just go back to bed. Here's an easy one for you. Oh, you forgot it. Never mind. Spangled Banner. Chicken house coming up. Chicken house. We're doing good. We already made it to the chicken house. Must be closed. It's probably in there laying eggs. Mile, 207 miles to St. Louis. That's about 4 hours. That's great, right? Hello, dark world. Yeah, it's dark right now. You don't know why the world's dark. That's because Lucifer was granted authority over the earth. That is why this is Satan's earth. So your day's ending. Okay, so when your day ends, America's day begins. What country are you in? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember where everybody's from. Sometimes I remember and then I'll forget. Like you'll tell me, and then like it'll click. Like, oh yeah, that's right. You know. Welcome to Asia. Oh yeah, I should have known that. Yeah, the Asian states, Independence Days beginning. Goodness gracious, bro. Well, good evening, Asia. Good evening, man. That's shadow forever. What'd you do today, bro? What'd you get into today? Did you work today? I don't think I seen you in here yesterday. You're in most of the lives, so that's good. Ride today. Went to donate blood, alright. That's good, doing your part. I ain't donating blood in a minute. I'm driving to Tennessee. We drove out to Kansas. And now we're driving to Tennessee. And after that, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know where I'm going. Almost hit 10 likes, guys. Took 2. Yeah, Elvis is from Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. it's on the west side of the state. I'm from the east side of the state. Like, you know, when you tell people you're from Tennessee, it's like, I think they like automatically think of, oh, well, Nashville, you know, country music capital of the world. But no, you know, when I say I'm from Tennessee, you need to visualize mountains, wildlife, rivers, creeks, lakes. Wind is fogging up, but you know it. Country living. Making biscuits over an open fire. Elvis is from, or that's where his house or something. I don't know if it's actually from Memphis. I don't know. But Elvis was a veteran. Quiet and peaceful. Oh yeah. Pretty quiet and peaceful, absolutely. I mean, that's when you know, if you go back where I'm from and you do, you know, you explore and stuff, that's how you know there's a God. That's how you know God is real. So if you don't know, or you're if you speculate, all you gotta do is go to my home, and then you'll be a believer. I was that van doing like 30 miles an hour on the interstate. I saw him going slow. Window, heat on. Time to take a shower for you. Yeah. Have a safe drive, my friend. Alright, man, you enjoy your shower. Always shower before you go to bed. Some people shower when they wake up, they'll shower before they go to bed. Sometimes I guess they switch it up. When I lay in my bed, I want to lay in my bed clean, so I want to shower and then lay down. And if I ain't really doing much, you know, but if I got something special I got to go to or something, I'll take a shower that night, and then I'll wake up and take a shower. Depends on, you know, but most of the time there's really nothing happening. Or if you're going on a road trip, you go on a road trip, you always take a shower before you hit the road. At least that's what I do. Anybody gonna send some super chats? It might have been dumb of me, but I sent myself a super chat from my old lady's phone. It was only 99 cents. I just wanted to see it. But Miko from Finland was the first person to send me a super chat. My first subscriber sent a super chat was Miko. Hey, we hit 10 likes. Toot toot, baby. Toot toot. Appreciate you hitting the 10 likes. 10 likes, it might show 11 for you. It's so weird how it does that. Like y'all probably seen 11 likes, but on my end it shows 10. But actually, what you all see is the actual number. What I see is always one off. I don't get that. But yeah, thank you for the 10 likes. See the sunrise here shortly. Once it comes up, I'm probably in the live because it's right in the windshield, blinding everybody. See how it goes. What's y'all's reason for being up so early? tired when you wake up, this is the fastest and best way and healthiest way to wake up. You go to the bathroom, you take your clothes off, you turn the shower on cold, as cold as it gets, and jump in. Gonna wake up, that'll wake you up real fast. And when you get out, you'll feel great. Don't believe me, try it. You'll feel marvelous. Although you'll probably find yourself screaming, but you'll feel great. You just stay in it for about 10 seconds. Popped in to give likes. All right, I appreciate it. Appreciate that, Blue Dandelion. You have a wonderful morning. That always helps, jumping in just like, hey, I'm jumping in to hit that like button. I'm grateful for it. Thank you very much. I'm grateful for everything. Wonderful Tuesday. Live in Michigan and no sun in this weather. Oh yeah, you want to stay clear of water. Well, besides taking that shower, you might want to try that. Just try it. Anyway, it's gotta wake your mind up. Like, mind, we're doing this. We are motivated. We're going to jump in this cold shower and stand in it for 10 seconds while we scream at the top of our lungs. We'll wake the whole house up. Well, yeah, are you the one that lives over on the west side of the state around Grand Rapids? Remembered that unless you said you lived in Michigan. Since you said that, I was like, okay, that's the fella that lives around Grand Rapids. Everybody, a lot of people tell me where they live or the state, or sometimes they'll tell me the city or town too. And sometimes I forget, sometimes I remember. So, you know, there's so many, it's hard to remember. But after they say it a time or two, eventually I'll remember where you're from. I try to remember out of respect for my fellow humans. You know, I consider you all friends. So I feel kind of bad when I have to tell someone, no, I don't remember. Because I hate that. Oh, female. Okay, I'm sorry, miss. Yeah, I don't have many female viewers. I guess that'd be pretty obvious, you know, since I'm a young man. So, you know, I guess it's just natural that, you know, you're a woman, you want to attract. Well, actually, women, I think they attract, you know, obviously probably more women, just like men would attract more men. But women, I think probably it's about 50-50. They attract 50% women, 50% men. Which YouTube tells me the genders. Well, it doesn't tell me your specific gender. It'll just tell me the genders of like who views my content the most. And it's like 92% males, and you know the other 8% is females. And it'll tell me the age group. So baby boomers is the generation that views my content more than any other generation. Which I've always got along with older people. I've always enjoyed talking to older people. What time is it? Well, if you're in the United States of America, on the East Coast it is 6:43 a.m. and where I am currently at in Central Time it is 5:43 a.m. and Mountain Time is 4:43 a.m. and Pacific Time is 3:43 a.m. It's morning time in America. Hello, Wade, Chill, Chaka. Wade, Chaka. What's going on, friend? Out to Normanton. Girl, move up. Shingling the roof. Never drywall. Okay. You're a blue collar female. Okay, I like a hard working person. Some females can do that, you know, they're few and far between, you know. But it's nice to have a woman that can help you do things around the house, you know. See, like, you're a female that can lay shingles. You know, I've done roofing too, and put up drywall. You know, so, like, that's a rare trait. There's some men out there that don't even know how to do that. And you're a female and you know how. You probably have a sense of accomplishment. It's nice to feel a sense of accomplishment. Like you've accomplished something today. Whether it be big or small. Like you can start by waking up, getting out of bed and making your bed. There's one. Go to the bathroom, wash your hands, wash your face, brush your teeth. There's 3 more. Getting started. You're in Alabama. I used to live in Alabama for almost 2 years. He's driving in UK. Oh, goodness. Who's that? Who's driving in UK? Know how to prepare deer meat. All right, yeah, that's a thing that a lot of people don't know. Yeah, you right up my alley. I can do that too. Which I ain't dressed or skinned the deer. It's been a while. Driving trucks, you ain't really got much time to do stuff. And so you get time, you'll do what you have to do, and then if you got any free time, you actually try to enjoy it. Like hunting and fishing is like one of my favorite things to do, and I don't get to do it often. So if I don't get to do it often, usually I go for retreat. I want to be in the mountains. Have a safe drive. Thank you, Cecil. Something to say. That's a cool name. Cecil. My name's Gunner. 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 You have a safe drive. You got drive. You have a wonderful day. Wonderful Tuesday. If anything ever happens to you today and you get depressed or upset, just jump on the live. We'll be here for you. Because you got a friend in me. Have a good morning as well, wherever you are. Oh yeah, you in Grand Rapids. Have a wonderful morning too. Don't forget to have your cup of ambition. Don't forget to drink your bottle of water too. Drink your coffee and drink a bottle of water. You'll be good to go. Have a banana. See, I say banana. And, you know, a lot of folks, you know, I think, see, I watch Bluey sometimes with the kids. That is a really good show with Bluey. And then those characters on there like Bingo and Bluey, they'll say banana. I'm like, banana? I say banana. Yes, the Danny guys coming back. I missed it, Kels. What'd he say? Did he say 6'7" again? I don't know what thinks he's going to accomplish. I mean, I don't get what trolls think. I mean, what do they think they're going to accomplish jumping on the live and just saying, you know, just nonsense stuff, you know? I mean, I get it sometimes, you know, especially when you're young. You know, people get bored, you know, 18, 19, you know, gets bored, they jump on the chat, they say absurd things, you know, I guess they just get bored. So jump on lives and just make weird, funny comments. I get it. It don't bother me none. You know, if you can't handle like criticism and stuff, you can't do social media. Good morning, Miss Kales. I'm going to crack the window, turn this heat off for a minute. Hot. But it is kind of funny watching these people phone every now and then. You know, they'll be doing a live, somebody be, you know, one or two or three or more be trolling this person, and then they phone. And it's like, oh man, you need to be trained a little bit. Can't let words get you down. Can't react to it. That's what people want, is reaction. You know, a narcissist wants a reaction. And if they don't get it, that is well known. But then people's narcissism is in some people's very severe. But it's actually few and far between. And if you're with somebody and like, you're claiming they're a narcissist, chances are they are not. You gotta understand, boundaries is not a narcissist. That's just respect. If I've been with this girl for 90 days, 3 months, and I tell her, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Tiffany, and she's like, no, you ain't. She's not a narcissist. That's just boundaries. It's called respect. People seem, especially the young people, they seem to have forgot what RESPECT means. RESPECT. Find out what that means to you. You don't want to have your tanks below a quarter tank, especially if you got diesel, because diesel will gel up. If that happens, you got a problem. So if you got a gas car, it's going to be like very cold, like 2 degrees tonight, and you want to try to at least fill your tank up and put an additive in it, like sea foam, and then let it run for about 5 minutes. That way the sea foam, the additive, can get into your fuel lines. Wintertime, always have you some jumping cables in your car, or a battery charger. Put a blanket in there just in case. Check your tires. Always check your tires every morning before you leave the house. Check your tires. Just kind of take your foot and kind of set it on the sidewall and just give a push on it a little bit. So if it doesn't give, the tires are inflated. If it does give, you got a flat tire. In the wintertime. I'm going to give me a cup of coffee. car for a second. Thought it was one of these stores. Oh, we can get 20 likes, we can toot. Don't forget you gotta before you leave the house. You never know, you might have to save someone's life this morning. You never know. Yeah, 6 blades and 20. Come on, we want a toot again. Toot. Good morning, Gunner. Hey, Nomad. Good morning, Nomad, my friend. I've been telling everybody to go into the bathroom this morning. If you want to wake up feeling really tired, go to the bathroom, strip off, turn the cold water on, and jump in. You'll wake up. You feel great, too. Good minibus. There's Tiger. Tiger's back here. Hey, Tiger. Why you no good? Jump in the cold shower, man. Go to the bathroom, take your clothes off, turn the cold water all the way on, and jump in. And then count to 10. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. You won't need coffee after that. Wish it looked like out here. All snow. Tell me it's an 88 K100. I don't think I have seen that before. Well, what do you think about it? You got snow plus ice? Okay, we'll get down into your boxing briefs. Just open the door and jump out in the snow. Then go jump in the cold shower. You'll wake up. That's all you gotta do if you slept 4 hours last night. Just jump in the cold shower. Mornings, Finn. I think it's afternoon for you. You ain't gonna get hypothermia. If you sit out there in it, you might. I'm just telling you to jump in the shower, man. Turn the cold water on and jump in. You know, there's people that jump, that make ice baths and go sit in it. p.m. for Sven. Morning, Manilow. We're doing all right, Manilow. We're hanging in there, bud. Hope you are as well. Sven is in the Netherlands, I believe, somewhere in that area. France, Germany. Take 5, stay alive, don't drive drowsy. I love that cooling off. The heater works really good sometimes. Yeah, we got a lot of Europeans in here. Russians, Ukrainians, Germans, French, English. Greenlanders. I think well, obviously my number one most viewed country that views my content is America. And my second country is Germany. I thought that was kind of funny, you know, because Germans speak German. I guess a lot of Germans speak English. It's like, how are they my second most viewed country that you know, I don't get it. Somehow you cold. You must be coming down with something. You may be coming down with a cold or some type of illness like the flu or something. I think Sven lives like in the Netherlands, but he lives on the border of like Germany and all that. Well, he lives in Germany. I can't remember. I get confused sometimes. This is a Kenworth W900, 18 speed. I'd rather have I don't want to be. I'm not a follower. I got more of the leader mindset. I don't want to follow the crowd. Oh, we all got Lamborghinis. Well, I got a Ferrari or a Bugatti. Which, I mean, I probably would never even buy one. I'm not one of those type of car people, like where I'm obsessed with cars. I just like what's reliable. I don't care about flashy, you know, because not everything that glitters is gold. I just like reliability. What time is sunrise? About 6:45, something like that. It is 6:08. You'll start to see the sky light up shortly. Probably when we're getting fuel. So I'm about to stop right up here. I gotta get some fuel, or just about a quarter of a tank. I want to get another cup of coffee. Then we're gonna hit the road running. We won't stop till we get to close to Louisville, Kentucky. I can drive, you mean to say dark? Yeah. Yeah, my eyesight is 2010. So if you don't know what 2010 is, it's the best eyesight you can have. I remember I went to the eye doctor. He's like, you got 2010 eyesight. And I said, wait. I thought 2020 was like perfect. And he said, it is. He goes, 2010 is excellent. I said, oh, okay. I said, I never knew that. So it's better. 2010 is better than 2020, and I didn't know that. I always thought 2020 was the best. I was wrong. So if you always thought 2020 was the best eyesight you could have, you may have just learned something new, because it is not. 2020 is perfect eyesight, and 2010 is excellent. So you may have just learned something new this morning. Somebody may have already knew it, but I hope these pumps work right here. Have I ever crashed in a truck? No, I haven't. I've been driving 7 or 8 years. I don't keep track of it, but it's been longer. I was only supposed to do it for a year or two. Don't ever plan, just go with it. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does. 2020 is perfect eyesight. 2010 is excellent. 2010 is the best eyesight you can have. Will you guys invade Greenland? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. But there's actually German troops just pulled out of Greenland, and then there's some troops that just arrived. Some special forces arrived in Greenland, but I don't know what country they belong to. I don't think they're American special forces. Yeah, they're not. Yeah. Why Maduro still in New York City? Tell Crump to release him. I can't tell Crump to release him. I'm a nobody compared to those people. But every leader, but Maduro's guilty just like you are, just like I am. We're all guilty of something. Every leader in the world is guilty. They've all done good things and they've all done bad things, just like every one of us. We've all done good and bad. So don't act like you ain't perfect. Don't act like you're perfect, because you're not, and neither am I. The eye doctor is lying to me. Damn, most truck drivers have crashed. I find that hard to believe. They said this dumbass he'll be leaking. What time is it? It is 6:14 a.m. Central Time. Hey, Michael Hansen, it's going good. They belong to Denmark. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is okay. Yeah. All you got to do, Tiger, is go look up on Google how good is 2010 eyesight, and like you act like you're ignorant, or you're just trying to be stupid or acting stupid. What do I think of Charlie Kirk? I mean, I didn't really know him. I didn't know him personally. I just know him from how he, acts. I mean, if he is the way he showed the world, then he sounds like, he was a decent guy. But behind closed doors, I couldn't tell you. I don't. What people show you in life, you can always show everybody you're this or that, but behind closed doors in your home and stuff, in your private life, that's where people could actually know you, and we rarely get a glimpse into that, so we can't really speak on it. But what he showed the people, Charlie Kirk seemed like he was a modest man, but I don't know, because I didn't know him. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta get some fuel. I'll answer some more questions. Yeah. America has freedom of speech. It's the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. It grants freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. There's like five things that it grants speech on. It ain't been up too long, so I couldn't tell you all the 5 branches of it. Yeah, so in America, we can literally say anything we want. We can criticize Trump. I can be like, hey, Trump's a piece of garbage. He's worthless. Biden's a piece of garbage. He's worthless. They all suck. We can say that here. But I don't know what country you're in, so you may not be able to do that. Hello, Mr. Carr. Yeah, I can talk about Israel. You'll get arrested if you mock or burn Israel flag. No. You can be arrested for burning the American flag. Well, you're allowed to burn it if it touches the ground. If it touches the ground, you're supposed to burn it. Because the flag is never supposed to touch the ground. Shot for the lot lizards, unless it's my kind of thing. No, it ain't my kind of thing. What have I ate today? I haven't ate anything. I usually eat once a day or I don't eat anything at all. like it any more than you do. So we get what we had here last week, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. I don't need your silver water. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. Hey Sam, good morning Sam, there's the light of the day right there coming up. Man, hello. It's a rising. Look, I'm an international student, dude. They're annoying and super horrible. Tiger's like something else. Liar, I saw you in the law laser. Why do you lie to yourself? A lot of people lie to themselves to make themselves feel better. I think Tiger's one of those people. He's not very friendly. I see why he might be single. What did I eat today? I haven't eaten nothing, Tiger. See the sun. I told him about 6:45 and 6:35. Oh man, I'm not from Budapest. How do I drive without food? Just like how people do physical hard labor jobs without food. Oh, toot toot, we hit 20. But if I ever had to work in a fast food restaurant again, I'm eating for free. They can fire me. I don't even care. At least they can do for underpaying you is feed you. They used to do that though. They don't do it no more. Where am I from? I'm from the state of Tennessee in the USA. That's dangerous, Tiger says. How's that dangerous? I get it. It'd be dangerous if it was a diabetic, you know. Yeah, you'd have to eat something, but I'm not a diabetic, so I don't have to eat. It is not dangerous. It is actually good. Fasting is good for you. You need to give your digestive system, the brain. Yeah, I mean, it works constantly. Oh boy, you get a phone call. Hang on, y'all. Oh shit. is something else, bro. Sorry guys, I was on the phone. It's the old lady calling. Doing something cool today, Sam. Without eating for 12 hours. I almost crashed. I drove over the curb twice. Well, that's you, friend. That's you, Tiger. Not all of us are the same. How long do I drive? All day. The Tiger's like, yeah, I'm going to report you to the Federal Bureau of Investigations because you're not eating but once a day, if that. Go ahead, man. What I'm doing is not a crime. So, like, you talk about being dumb, me being dumb, like, you are unintelligent as it comes. Must be one of them people that want everybody to be like him. And if you're not, he's got to complain about it. It's wild to me, Tiger. Look, I'll pray for you, man. You need prayers, brother. Like I said, if I was a diabetic, yeah, it might be concerning, but I don't have to eat. I'm not a diabetic. And I don't eat. I eat once a day, and sometimes I don't eat at all. So yeah, go ahead, call up the FBI and tell them that, hey, this guy's driving a truck, and sometimes he only eats once a day, and sometimes he don't eat at all. They're going to laugh at you. Like, I think you're just, I don't believe you're being, I think you're just playing around. You cannot be serious. There ain't no damn way. There ain't no way you're that stupid. No way. You're definitely faking. Like, I tell you truths, I tell you facts, and you call it misleading. I tell you 2010 is the best eyesight that you can have. It is excellent. And you tell me I'm a liar. Like, I know what I'm talking about. If I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't talk about it. You are a case, man. You're probably overweight, single, and you don't have a job. Get a disability check. That's probably you, Tiger. And I'm saying that respectfully. Or, like I said, unless you're just faking this dumb shit, which I suspect you are. I can't. It's hard for me to believe that people are legitimately that ignorant. Like in videos you see people saying America's a dictatorship. Like, how? Like, I don't believe that you believe it. You know, that's wild to me. So, you know, you've all probably seen that. These people calling, oh, Trump's a dictator, America's a dictatorship. Okay, by gosh. If America's a dictatorship, then what the hell is North Korea? What is Iran? Like I'm telling you, I don't believe people are that ignorant. I think it's fake. They just do it to get attention. They do it to get the comments. That is a person I don't want to bother right there in front of us. I just don't believe. I don't believe it. Keep on trucking, brother. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Which I didn't see why Tiger's comment needed to be taken down, which he took one down, it looks like. I think he's just playing. Like, he's got to be some dude that's bored. I don't believe he's legitimately that ignorant. I don't believe it. I think he's just bored and playing. Yeah, look at Lamb Bucati said, huge Tiger, you are full. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Lamb. I appreciate that. Yeah, like you ain't. So I'm not the only one that sees it. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like I tell y'all, people get. I think, and people jump on the lives and get in the chat, and they say these absurd things, and I think it's just because they're bored, or they're young and bored. They're 18, 19, no job, and they're just bored. So they go jump on lives and they troll the chat. That's what I think anyway. Hey, Mr. Carr. If Tiger's so intelligent, tell us who wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Anyone can answer. There's a trivia question. Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? I bet Tiger don't respond because he don't know. Intelligent than Tiger is, guaranteed. He wants to talk about a healthy person. Fasting is dangerous to the public. It's dangerous. I gotta report you to the FBI. Like, that's why I think he's got to be playing because he's bored. Like, you cannot be that stupid. You cannot be that dumb. Like, oh my God, it is a crime for this driver to be driving and not eating. It's a crime. No, it is not. That's what I'm saying. He's got to be playing. You can't be that stupid. I just don't believe it. Mr. Carr says his response to who wrote the Star Spangled Banner question. Mr. Carr says, Francis Scott Key. Mr. Carr, you are correct. Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner. Good job. Well done, Mr. Carr. Say, I noticed Huge Tiger didn't say who did. Because he don't know. Why did the comments get deleted? Manilow, you got some explaining to do, buddy. confused, Manilow. It is for adults, but also YouTube grants younger minds into the live and the channel content if they find it appropriate for people under age of 18. And this is an appropriate channel for teenagers. Like Ray, he's not 18. Like Mike Genesis, he's not 18. This card says he's 13. He is welcome in the live because YouTube pushes the content to them if they find it appropriate for younger minds. And it, you know, me thinking about my content, I see it as appropriate for people under 18. And YouTube tells you these things like, hey, if your content is appropriate, they're speaking about language. If your language is appropriate for people under 18, they will push your content to teenagers. And that's why we get adolescents in the chat sometimes. And plus, I like that they're here because I know it is a safe environment for the youth. Because I know if they're here, they're safe. Can't speak of other people's channels, but because, you know, the internet is a dangerous place for young people, because there's people out there, whether you're 15 or you're 40, there's people out there that want to harm you. And I know if you're on my channel, you should be safe from these evil, wicked people, because I ain't down with that. Sadistic people out there, PDF files and all. That is a serious problem that needs to be resolved. Yeah, you lost your wrench for a minute, Manilow, because that bothered me that you done that. That was education, and Mr. Carr gave the correct answer to who wrote the Star Spangled Banner, and Mr. Carr replied with Francis Scott Key, and I said he was correct. And you deleted his comments, and I didn't appreciate that, brother. I didn't. Goodness gracious, Doubles, what are you doing, man? He almost clipped us. Y'all see that? No harm, no foul. But man, that was close. I can't mod no more. Yeah, I can mod you back, man. You know, you've been on the channel a long time, but that bothered me that you did that. I mean, not like, where like, I don't like you, you know. But like, we can't be having that. Can't be having innocent comments being took down. So if that was if that was an emotional response from you, I think, you know, I think you need to work on controlling your emotions. And I'm here to help you do that, friend. because of that. I get it. 13. If he's 13 like he said, then I don't blame him. Kid done nothing wrong, got punished for it. Something that's nothing right with that at all. And that ain't the type of message we're trying to send to the youth. I don't want to be the channel where they come on and be like, hey, if you say you're such and such age and you don't even say nothing bad, they'll delete your comments, and I don't want that reputation for my content. Me and that kid was just having fun, man, alone. And he was sharing his intelligence with me. He had a young, bright mind. He knew the answer for that. I wonder who else was listening that's older than him and didn't know. Like Tiger, I bet he didn't know. I'll mod you back, Manilow. Yeah, nope, there's no problem, bro. There's no problem. Just all Salt 13, don't go there. You should know, like, well, like, you know, like I just said, you know, like, I guess you didn't know, and a lot of people probably didn't know. I didn't know either until I read it. That, you know, if your channel is, like, language friendly for the most part, they will actually push your content to teenagers, to adolescents. And, you know, I don't mind that as long as, you know, they're mature enough and they don't get in trouble with the chat, you know. And like I said, like, you know, every one of us that's been here a while has heard me say this, that I don't mind the adolescents being in the chat because I know they're safe over here on this channel. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure nothing happens to them. Because there's a lot of people out there that want to harm them, that want to harm you, that want to harm me. And I ain't about that noise. There's too many PDF files out there, you know. Just do your research about PDF files. I mean, they're in every nook and cranny in society. I can't speak on everybody else's channels, but I can about mine. Even though I marked every video for no, it is not made for kids. No, every one of them. No, it's not made for kids, because it ain't. But like I said, YouTube is cool with it as long as you're friendly, language friendly. And for the most part, 99% of the time, we're language friendly. Because with women and adolescents around, I don't want to be on the lives or on videos cussing and all this. I was going to give that kid some more questions, man. He was, you know, I mean, he knew that. He knew the answer. 13 years old, knew the answer. I found that impressive. I was going to give him a more difficult one, see if he knew. I can understand why you might not know the answer to who wrote the Star Spangled Banner, Manilow, because, you know, you're a citizen of the United Kingdom. Like, I don't know who wrote the United Kingdom's national anthem. I have no idea. It's morning now. Look at that pink sky over there. Look at that. It's pretty, ain't it? Pretty. I hear the train a-coming. It's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in this prison truck. And time keeps dragging on. Where are you now? I don't know what town. Hatton. I'm in Hatton town. When I hear that truck rolling, I hang my head and cry. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. I don't think I can say the rest of those lyrics. Look at that American flag flying over there. Look at that sucker. Look at her. Do I have a pew pew? Yeah, I got one. Yeah, can you hear it? Well. I'll show you here in a second. That 90210 piece, my friend. You gotta stay safe. That 90210 piece. Oh yeah, I've gone hunting many times. I like to hunt, I like to fish, I like to hike, I like to read, I like to learn. I'm not letting this Estes truck pass me. He almost clipped us. One day you'll go for a hunt. If you never come to America, I'll take you deer hunting. Give you a rifle, teach you how to shoot, and then we'll go deer hunting. country in the world even comes close to the amount of people that are armed in the United States of America. We have more guns than we have people. We're the most armed country in the world. And this is why we never fight wars on our homeland. Because if a country could even, let's say they made landfall, like they'd be packing up and leaving in no time. Because they would have to fight an insurgency, and it is nearly impossible to fight an insurgency, let alone 340 million. It's got some beautiful, yeah, it is. God's creation is amazing, ain't it? This is how you know there's a God. If you're not a believer, this is how you know. That's like, just look around. Like, look at the sky, you know, look out in space. All that stuff didn't just snap and boom. Oh, here's the stars, here's Jupiter, here's Earth, here's people. You know, this just didn't happen out of chance. Nothing can create something. Only something can create something. You can't create something out of nothingness. It's not possible. It's like looking at the space between what you're seeing right now in that truck and creating something out of that space, because there's nothing there. It can't happen. Am I married? Yes, I am. My wife's name is Sky, S-K-Y. In Iran, you guys just backed up. In Iran, you guys just backed up. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. Oh, it was Iraq. Yeah, well, I mean, we still got troops in Iraq, in Ramadi at the airport. Not Ramadi, Al-Assad. Al-Assad, Iraq. It is just south, kind of east, sort of east, south of Baghdad. It's hard to be quick to crack the window. Yeah, Iraq and Afghanistan. The sun came up, it was 23 degrees. It's so wild that right when the sun comes up, the temperature drops. And it dropped down to 19 degrees. though, baby. But Iran they shut down their internet so that way they could, they fired live rounds onto a protest crowd. And somehow it was uploaded onto the internet. But that's what regimes like Iran does. That's what they do. That's what a real dictatorship does. That's why I can't comprehend why people call America a dictatorship, because we have President Donald Trump as our leader. I don't understand it. It's 5 there, it feels like 1. Wow. Do you guys drink alcohol every weekend? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. Some Americans drink every day, some drink occasionally, some drink on the weekend, some just have a couple of beers or a drink, some get plastered. But I think a large majority of the population smoke marijuana. I mean, you know, it's like if you were walking down the street and on one side of the street there was 5 guys passing around some bottles of liquor, and on the other side of the street there was 5 guys passing around a couple of doobies. Now, if you had to go to one of these groups, which one are you most likely to go to? Me and my phone are so tired. You've been up all night working up. I myself find the questions that very easy. It's just the question text. I said if you had to go to one of the groups, which one would you go to? Would you go to the 5 guys passing around 3 bottles, or the 5 guys across the street passing around 3 dudes? I said you had to go to one. Which one would you go to? You got to choose. Until Monday. I will not have parents until my B-Day. I'm confused, Toe Baby. You're not going to be home till Monday, okay? So you must be traveling. Or you're staying at someone's house for a week. Or you're laid up in the hospital, or you're in jail. It could be a scenario of things. You will not have parents until your birthday. So your parents must be traveling, or they put you in exile briefly. Like you got to be specific. That's why it's important to be clear when you talk. I'm just speaking to anybody listening. It's important to be clear and specific as you can. That way there's no error for miscommunication. Because, you know, it's like this. Here's an example. You see that bundle of trees over there? Go over there and cut that tree down. Go over there in that bundle of trees and cut that tree down. Well, your first question would be, well, which one? That's why it's important to be specific. Because you go over there and cut down that tree and be the wrong one. They're going to a thing. Oh, man. Oh, it's an adult thing. Okay, you don't got to be specific on that. It sounds like it's an adult thing. It sounds like they're possible swingers. Your folks swingers, Toby? Good morning, Tex. Sorry you gotta run. I'll look for you later. I'm doing extra dialysis today. Oh, okay. Alright, Tex. Well, have a good morning, man, and be safe. We should be here somewhere. Nobody ever answered the question of the alcohol and the duties. Nobody ever did. I'll be home from Mother Day. My brothers went to the malls and I'm gonna be home by myself. Like, how old are you, Joe, baby? By yourself, so are you really young? Does your state have a law saying that you know, you got to be a certain age to be home by yourself? I'm confused. Okay, so you're under the age of 21. So you live in the state of Missouri, correct? So is Missouri law saying that a person can't be home if they're under the age of 21? Because at 18 you're an adult. You can do what you want to an extent. And that's nationwide. Came back, they thought you had kids. question it no more.